All right. Welcome, everybody. Today is Thursday, August 5th. Oh my gosh, school is starting back up. So that means we're going to have a lot more stay-at-home moms that with nothing to do. Let's hope the kids stay in school. And, let's also hope that our family and friends start supporting us in what we do and understand that what we do is a real business. But when they don't, and as we talk to people who are wondering if this is a scam or not, we need to go over dealing with those objections. So to do that today, I'm going to turn everything over to Dimitrik.
Hi, guys.
Hi.
So today we're going to cover a little bit about overcoming those objections. We all know that they happen in family, with friends, but we're going to talk about those and we're going to cover some things and hopefully give you enough confidence to build what you came here for. So let me screen share. Okay, can everybody see my screen? Stacy?
Nope. Try it again.
Okay. Oh, okay, there we go. Okay, what about now?
No. Not. Oh, hang on. Maybe it's just me. There we go.
It was okay. Okay, perfect. So overcoming objections. So we all know the ability to overcome objections is key and is an essential part of operating a successful business. Guys, know that you are the solution to your own problems. Your solution is here. You just have to want it bad enough to get it. Everything that you have here is real. Your instructors is here to guide you. So just follow what they're telling you to do. Another thing, stop listening to broken-minded people. Oh my goodness, AKA family and friends. One, if they're not paying your bills, why are you listening to them anyway? Listening to someone's opinion doesn't make you any money. At least I haven't got paid for having an opinion. Stop listening to somebody else's opinion. If they're not helping you find a real solution to your problem, stop listening to them. Let me ask you this. How many of you have ever watched that movie, Click, by Adam Sandler? If you have, raise your hand. Stacy, does anybody have a hand raised?
Not seeing any hands raised, but I bet there's a lot of laughter, and that's probably going to be there. They go. Tiffany and Sandy have. I bet that'll be a good movie this weekend to go watch.
Exactly. Let's see. Can you unmute Tiffany?
Sure.
And Sandy?
They should be able to actually unmute themselves.
Yep.
So you guys are going to be my experts for just a second. You have watched that movie, Click, with Adam Sandler. What did he use in that movie?
Remote control.
Oops, right. Sorry. You're right. The remote control. Guys, this is it. Your remote control. And what did he press on that remote control? What button?
The off button.
The on and off button. Exactly. Now, the thing is, on your remote, you may not have one physically where you can actually mute someone out, but you can mute them out. Mute out any and all negativity that someone gives you about your business. Number one, they're not doing what you're doing. Number two, if you go to them, they're going to only want something free, and they're not going to want to support you. So that's why we don't look towards family and friends to help us build this. You choose the path for your own success. not the success that someone else has for you. You choose your own path. You choose your own path for the success that you want to take. So just like everything in life is a choice, your choice determines how successful you are in your business. So if you're following what your instructor tells you to do, then you can be successful in this business. You simply have to apply yourself to get the results that you want. So that means in order to get what we get, then you must do what we do, which is to follow the system. Do not shortcut it, because if you shortcut the system, then you're going to cut yourself out of the bigger picture. So everything that your instructor tells you to do, follow it, do it. It works. Rory has it laid out for this reason. It works. We're not reinventing the wheel here. So just stay on the task, stay on the course of what your instructor tells you to do. Know that every action you take is an opportunity and a doorway for your business to create the incomes that you want to make. So remember, this is not a job. This is your business. Your business, it requires investments, attention, actions, efforts, and work. And notice that each and every one of these is in red and it's capitalized, because these are what you need every day for your business to grow. Like I said, follow everything that your instructor teaches you to do. Remember, this is a system and not a suggestion. You hear that repeatedly. We tell you this for a reason. So basically, your instructor has more to invest into you because we're simply paying it forward to teach you a proven system that works. And the duplication process is key to being successful and building successful teams here. So follow the system. This system works, and no one does it for you like Rory, Tanya, and your instructor does. Guys, we're here for you. Show up to go up. You show up for yourself, and your instructor will show up for you. But if you don't show up, then we can't help you. If you don't reach out to us, we don't know what you need. We're not mind readers. So whatever you need in your business, then you need to reach out to us. We need to know the things that you are struggling with. Find your purpose, your why. If your why isn't strong enough, keep searching for it and it will come. Just don't quit. Don't quit on what you came here to do. Everything that you came here to do is a solution, but you have to keep pushing. Also, this is a biggie. Most people don't believe this, but they think that it's the other way around. It takes money to make money. If you want to find success in your business, treat it like a business. Guys, whether you realize it, every day you invest into somebody's business. And guess what? You're not even getting paid for it. It's not your business. Every time you go spend money in Walmart, Target, or whatever store that you like, you don't get paid for that. Somebody else get paid for that. So when are you going to start investing into your success, investing into your business to build your empire and your legacy? Remember, your income equals your outcome. Whatever you put into your business, you get out of your business. That means if you don't put anything into your business, then don't expect your business to grow the way that you want it to grow. So just like any business, just like any job, if you work a job, think about it. Sometimes it may take you 3 to 5 years. Sometimes it can even take longer to even get a promotion or to get a raise in a business. Guys, your business is the same way. It can take up to 3 to 5 years before you actually begin seeing profitable income, the income that you truly want to make. So that's why you want to treat it like a business. You must think like a business owner to become a successful business owner. Remember, as a PBS business owner, that's what each of us are. You are providing a product or service to someone that is looking for it. Business is not about your personal feeling. It's not. You can't bring your personal feelings into your business if you want it to thrive and to succeed. If that was the case, Rory and Tanya, they would have never been successful in this. Walmart, Target, and these other stores, they would have gone out of business a long time ago. Another thing to remember, if the actions you are making, if it doesn't give you the income that you want, then guess what? It's time to get to work. It is time to get to work to achieve what you came here for. If you believe it, you can achieve it. Just follow your heart, follow your path, follow what you came here for. As your instructors, we all have your back. That's why we're here. I'm pretty sure if Stacy, Jackie, or even Heather, I'm pretty sure if they thought this was a Get Rich Scheme program or opportunity, then I think Stacy would have been, still working at a full-time job. I probably would have been, still teaching for 13 years. But guys, we all came here for a solution just like you. And guess what? We found that solution. Nobody is going to do this for you the way that you have it here. Nobody. Roy and Tanya, they pour so much into everybody. They really do. They want everybody to achieve here. Everybody. And the thing is, like I tell my husband every day, nobody, nowhere in the world, or I have seen where somebody's going to literally pay for your market by you investing into you. You invest into you, Rory and Tanya, guess what? They're going to invest right back into you, into your success. Not Stacy's success, not my success, not Priscilla's success, not Jacqueline's success, not Heather's success, but your success. Set your schedule, plan your goals, and follow through with it. You must set a path. You must set your plan. You must set your goals for what you want to achieve here. Utilize us. Utilize your instructors. We're here for you. Never give up. Reset, refocus, recommit. That's important manifestation that you want to use within your business. Another thing that we're going to transition a little bit is talking about when you are stepping outside of that comfort zone. So basically, you want to do the uncomfortable till it becomes comfortable. The thing is, you don't have to know everything about your business. Like when I first got started, and when Stacy introduced me and told me about instructing, I had no idea what it was, even though I taught 13 years. But guys, step outside of your comfort zone. You don't know what's out there until you step outside of that box. And when we tell you, there's so much out there. Roy and Tanya, they even pay it forward to doing bigger and better things with you. Just trust the system. It works. And shifting gears to having good posture and helping other students to overcome their objections. So basically, you want to give real life objections to others to get them to realize what this is. So these are things that I cover with my students, and they are like, oh, aha, yeah, that does make sense because this is real life. This is a real business, and it happens this way. When someone is hesitant about investing into their business or says they don't like a product, show them the presentation and let it do the heavy lifting for you. Then after you show them that presentation, ask for it. This is where your conviction about what you do and what you believe in comes to effect. This is what I call the test. Because if you have that confidence, if you have that posture, and if you have that motivation, your student buys you. Your student will buy you. It doesn't matter about the product. It doesn't even matter what you're trying to get them into. If you present that presentation, if you believe in what you're doing, they will buy you. I know that this works. I do it with my students that are having issues and that are having problems with seeing things for themselves. Another thing, if you don't believe in yourself or what you do, then how do you expect your students to follow what you teach them? So first, you have to believe in what you do. Anytime that, they're hesitant about the anchors, still present it. The thing is, don't ever pressure anyone. Talk to them, show them the value of investing into themselves, and tell them what you are going to do to help them to build their business. They're not looking for what you're going to get out of it. They're looking for what you're going to do for them. So like I said, every day you invest into other people's business. Every day, no matter what you do, from your light bills, from your mortgage to your rent, you invest into other companies, other business every day. So when are you going to start investing into yourself if you haven't already? If you want the XYZ, then you must do the ABC to get there, not the vice versa. When they say they do not have the money right now, well, and this is where your objections come in. If they say they don't have the money right now, well, if you don't have the money right now to get in the anchors, what are you willing to do to get there? These are some of the objections that you can use. If your lights were about to get turned off and you had to come up with the 300, the 600, or even the $1,200 to keep your lights on, how would you get that money to pay your bill? And let them answer. Then whatever action that they would take for their light bill, then they would do the same action for their business to get into the anchors. Also, another one that I use, if your mortgage or your rent is due and it requires immediate action, or you risk it being evicted because you were behind the 300, the 600, or even the $1,200, would you risk losing your home or find a way to pay your mortgage or rent? Same thing here. Whatever action that they would take to get that rent money or that mortgage, they would do the same action for their business. If your car broke down and needed to be fixed, or you risk losing your job, how would you get that money to fix it? Or would you sit in the corner and cry, or don't go to work? Listen to their responses. If you listen to their responses, they're going to give you that answer. And so whatever action that they would do to get their car fixed, guess what? They're going to do that same action for their business. Also, simply let them know this is real life. This is real life. It's the way that the world is. It takes money to move the economy. And like I said, every day you invest into somebody else's business every day, and you're getting nothing back for your return. When you go shopping, do you normally get to use the products first, or do you have to pay for them first? I think every time I go to the store, normally I have to pay for those products first. So that's an objection. That's just like when you're getting your house. You don't get to live in your house first. You have to pay the rent or pay the mortgage before you moved in. If your car needs gas, you don't get to go to the gas pump to pump your gas anymore. You have to prepay at that pump before you get your gas. So you see where this is going. Guys, you have to do actions first before you get your results. Everything you do in life is an investment. But what investments are you willing to do for yourself and your business to get the things you want, not for someone else? You gain your strength, your courage, and your confidence by every experience in which you really stop to look fear in the face. If you're able to say to yourself, I have lived through this horror, I can take the next thing that comes along. You must do the thing you think you cannot do. And guys, guess what? Each and every one of you on this call, you can do the things that you want to do if you show up to do the work that it takes. Stacy?
Awesome job. Okay. So that's, once you get the student, and you can use a lot of these terms to people when you're, someone's not sure if they're wanting to come into the PBS. Okay. Well, geez, I got to pay $87.95 for a website. I can just go to GoDaddy.com. Okay. Go to GoDaddy. Go there. Go get your own domain from GoDaddy.com. You still have to create your website. Here, it's already created for you. You just have to modify it. The format is all laid out for you. You just have to modify the content. That's all you're having to do.
Exactly. And guys, guess what? Even if you go to GoDaddy, even if you go to Wix, you're not going to get that help that you get here with what we do. You're not.
The other thing to remember too is it's really only $59 for the website. The other $29 is for 3 whole months worth of hosting fees for that huge website. I mean,
Exactly.
It's $9 something a month. That's astronomical. I mean, that's amazing to get $9 a month for hosting for that huge website. Think about that. So they're really only paying $59, and then they get 3 whole months at a time for $29. I mean, duh, I could have had a V8.
Oh my God, you guys are like changing my attitude. This is great.
Yeah, I even have people who know what this is all about. That hosting fee, I'm like, it's under $10. What do you even? I don't get it.
Exactly.
Yep. What are some objections some of you guys are getting, whether it's friends, family, or when you're calling, when you're doing the BRT with the remarketing or the 101 boards? What are you guys experiencing? Go ahead, Demetri, go ahead and stop sharing, then we can see more of everybody here.
Now, you can't see me, but I have something that I can bring up.
Go for it.
Okay. Let me
wait.
Hold on. Let me figure out how to do this.
And Demetri, that was wonderful. I really needed this today. You were wonderful.
Thank you.
I
Okay,
really needed it.
Okay.
It's nice to get to know you a little bit, Demetri.
Yeah. Do you need some help?
Yeah. This is not like Skype. So let's see here.
Let me see if I can stop participant sharing.
Okay, there we go.
There we go. Okay. All right, Dawn, I do see your question. She's going to comment that it's going to take too much time. Well, you're spending 40 hours a week at a job.
Right, and then not only that, you're trading dollars for hours. With here, you get to make your own time. You get to make your own income. You just have to do what's necessary to get there. Nothing here that you do is going to fall in your lap. You have to want it. You have to want it for yourself. No matter how much I want it for you, no matter how much Stacy wants it for you, no matter how much your instructor wants it for you, you have to want it for you.
Yep. And okay, Sandy, you had one. Go for it.
Well, yesterday I had a flow, and the woman, again, she's one that she actually is familiar with websites and all the rest of it. And finally, her husband looked at the video and she bought PBS. So we started with the flow, and we get to the video on the wine, and she doesn't drink, which is fine. That didn't bother her at all. But she broke down and started crying when she said, I may as well not do this because I can't afford the $50 annual fee. And then when I said to go in as a customer, she was $99, and she said, a month. And so I wish I would have seen this the day before, because I would have been more prepared. I just told her, hey, we have a lot of work to do. These are your anchor offers. It's something that you're going to want to get eventually to make the money that you're going to want to make to forward here. But I said, in a couple of weeks, you may want to look at trying to scrape together that money to at least be a customer. And then the $50 is just the one-time fee till this time next year. So I don't know if I'm going to lose her. Let's just keep going with modifying, and I continued with the flow, and we'll see what happens. But yeah, I wish I would have had this. I could have at least brought up some of those points. That makes sense.
Well, Stacy has it. I sent it to Stacy. She has it in the doc. So Stacy, you could share it with Priscilla, Jackie, and Heather, and they could get it out to their teams.
Yes.
But the thing is, guys, just like in that case, Sandy, then yes, that's when those objections come in. Because the thing is, if she goes shopping, if she goes pay for something at Walmart, and if it costs her $100, and if she wants it, then she's going to find that $100 to get it.
Right.
So it's, that's that thing where that posture comes in, and we're helping them to understand the objections, that they have against themselves.
Okay.
And the thing is, you don't want them to, because, sometimes they look for a way out. So you don't give them a way out. If they say no, okay, well then what are you going to do to get there? What are you going to do to get the results that you want? We're not here to be their best friend. We're here to help them build the business.
Right.
And that's when you have to take that charge. As much as I want to be passionate for my students, look, we're here to build a business. I'm here to build a business. Everybody here is here to build a business, but it's what you put into yourself that's going to help you build your business. And another thing, if you are struggling with those one-on-one boards and you are afraid to pick up that phone, be on those BRT calls. Get with your instructor. Practice is only going to make you perfect. You can't mess up anything. Stacy will tell you she hung up the phone.
First person that answered, I hung up the phone on them.
By golly, I have sent out texts to somebody else intended for somebody else using the wrong name. Then they go, oh, well, this isn't that person. Oh, well, you know what? I'm looking for such and such. Oh, yeah, I'm that person. Okay, then, well, my message got to you anyway. So, guys, just flip it around. If you send out something wrong, well, by golly, Roy and Tay is not going to fuss at you if you do anything wrong.
Right.
If you mess up on that one, then go to the next one. But,
Exactly.
I was thinking every time I go into Walmart, I can never go into Walmart and just spend $10. You can't go into Walmart and not spend $100. I mean, you can't walk in the place and not drop $100. It just happens, whether you've got it or not. Somehow or another, you spend it. And it's like, if you want something bad enough, you're going to find a way to get it. It doesn't even have to be a necessary bill even. If you see an outfit that you really, really want, or a pair of shoes that you really, 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 really want, you're going to find a way to get them if you're a shoe freakazoid like I am, or whatever. So, I mean, it's all about what you want.
Exactly.
Yeah.
All right, let's Robert, what is your question? Or what objection are you seeing? Did you want to chime in, Robert? Nope. Okay. Denise. You're already unmuted. Yep, you're unmuted. So I'm assuming you have a question.
Not right now.
Oh, okay. All right.
Luann, I know you got some. Jump on in there.
Now, one of the things I've had with my own family, how dare you sell wine when your brother's wife is an alcoholic from wine? That's her problem, not mine.
Exactly.
My brother has never supported me in anything I do. He's actually accused me of being in a cult. I don't care. He's not paying my bills. And if anything,
Exactly.
it's driving me to kind of down on him. I haven't talked to my brother in a year and a half. I talk to Niall every day. Guess who's my brother? So, you know, when we moved here, your family is going to be your worst critics on anything you do. You know, this new fountain of youth serum, you're going to get the people ringing their nose, but you know what? They're going to be watching you. They're going to be watching you. So, you know, we're down to about 5 minutes here, but did anyone else have any other questions or any objections that they've hit that they don't know how to come across? Do you need a swift kick in the butt to get this thing going? I can do that. Today's a good day for that. I'm just kidding.
Right, guys, we want you, to succeed here. So if you have an objection, this is the time to open up and ask your question.
I got one.
Okay.
I got a call from my sister, and I told her what he called. I'm a blogger. She goes, "What's that?" And she is what he called. How can I put it? She wants to know everything that I do, and is it gonna, what do you call it, affect my living?
Okay. I got a good one for that. I know
Good.
exactly where you're going with it. I turn it around. I'm go, hey, when did you eat at McDonald's last? Oh, just last week. Great. Do you know what was all in the chicken nuggets that you ate? What hamburger? What kind of, is it Wagyu beef that they're using in that? Do you know all the ingredients in the cheese that they're using in the cheeseburgers? And that secret sauce, what are they putting in that? And they just kind of go, what does it matter? Well, you want to know everything about what I'm doing. You want to know all the ingredients, the people that are coming at you on the organic wine, or is it kosher wine? Guys, we are a wine club. This is what we are. You don't like it? Fine. There are many other wine lovers out there. But when you have to sit there and nitpick it all around, fire right back you. What's in McDonald's? They don't know. And granted, Rory says they don't know what they don't know, but they don't need to know all the details. What we do, our simple job description is we're just connecting a product and service with people who are already looking for it. I get to write about those products. I get to write about those products. If any of those products that I write about you like, you can buy them.
I also what he called though. Well, they go, "What do you do?" I go, "Be marketing."
No, you can't use our terminology. You cannot use no one knows V marketing is Rory's terminology.
Okay. Then
So
what I do is I tell them, I write what he called pages about different kind of products that we buy, and it's like a kiosk.
Okay. I get where you're trying to go with the message and everything. Basically, they're trying to purposely make you uncomfortable with what you do. And all that posture stuff that Demetric just did, I will get this out, like Demetric said, to Jackie and Priscilla and Heather and to Kim, so that, and to Sandy, so that they can, those of you that are working the boards and everything right now can get that information and have it more in front of you. So it's duplicating. The more you say it, the more you experience it. Like when my first day on Goya, oh my God, that was a disaster. I got yelled at by some guy right away. And it was like, because I didn't know what I was doing. And I just learned it. Kathy puts in here that, okay, friends and family are saying you're wasting your time and money. It's a scam. You'll see and lose all your money. Okay. You know what? You might just be right if it was you doing it. But you see, you don't know what I know. So you just sit there, you keep your opinions to yourself. And nice cat butt, Kim. We're down to less than a minute, but you keep your opinions to yourself. You just sit back and watch. Do not, unless you're going to start paying my bills, then we'll talk. So if you want to start paying my bills, okay, I'll stop doing this and I'm just going to sit on the couch because I know this is a business. McDonald's buildings, any business building, they start one brick at a time. They don't come in with 8 bricks in one armload and drop it and go, I hope it puts itself together like Legos.
I know.
Okay. It takes time and it has to be in a specific, we're building a business. So it does take time. And yeah, it can be frustrating. Hey, if that mortar doesn't set right, that building's going to fall down.
Got that right.
Our PBS is our mortar and our bricks. We got to build it right. All right, guys.